Hello and welcome back to Crypto Mischief. In today's episode, I'll be talking about my favorite thing in the world, goddamn cryptocurrency. That's right, we're in the Manor Farm and I've just woken up. It's Thursday. We had a crazy launch. It was wild. It was insane. I've never experienced a launch so stressful in my life, but I actually missed the initial launch because everything seems to happen for me about 4 in the morning. So I had a bit of a nap. Then I thought I'd wake up about 2 in the morning and then I'd catch the start of it, but actually it seemed to start about 1:30 or 1:15. Everyone was going insane. The price was going fucking mental. And then finally everything's calmed down now. The price of Rev seems to have dropped and bottomed and stabilized about $33 to $35, which is fine. That's perfect for me. And now I can just sit back and enjoy my farming experience. I quite like this farm. It's very peaceful. There's some things which I want to see added to it, like I can't find the TVL. I actually had to add up the TVL by myself, sitting about 25 million at the moment. I would like to see a feed for the Twitter on it, small things like this. But today we're going to be going through, I'm going to be collecting my rewards, showing you how much of a printer this is, and we'll be making some suggestions on which pools are going to be the best payout for the 13 days that are left for this farm. It only lasts 13 days. It's a pop-up farm, a layered farm, because this is actually essentially your second chance if you missed the pre-sale or you didn't get in, because now it's the pre-sale of the pre-sale. That was the pre-sale of the pre-sale. Now this is the pre-sale 2 because we're going to layer 2 in 13 days. Does that make sense? So let's get in, because I think I'm going to be collecting quite a lot of money today. Cha-ching! We're farming for this token, this Revolution token. Currently the price is $33. Finally we found some stability with it, which is great. So what we're going to do here is we're going to compare the Revolution token to a token which is similar in nature to Revolution because it was part of a layered ecosystem. Okay, so this is Lithium token. It was a farm called Polly Wants a Cracker, and it was also a layered system farm. That this one lasted also for 2 weeks. The launch of Polly Wants a Cracker, or we're just going to call it Lithium because it's way easier to say. The launch of Lithium was way less advertised than Manor Farm, of course, and it got away with a bit of a ninja launch there. The thing with the Manor Farm is that, you know, it's been on everyone's lips for a while, so it did have a very highly speculated launch. It was insane. So what's happened here, as you can see here with the Lithium token, we did see a bit of a decline here. Coming down these candles, the low points of these candles, bit of a raise there, huge pump as normal, then down, another pump, going down, and then finally, about 5 days after launch, we did start to see this positive movement where everyone realized, hang on a minute, this is my ticket to get into the pre-sale for layer 2. And that's when people really started, about 5 days into the launch, people started to realize what was going on. And they started to buy more of this Lithium token. They realized maybe it's not going to be going down. It got bought up so much, it went up to about $64. Remember that, Rev sitting right now about $28, I think. What is it at? It's at $33 at the moment. So it's actually performing a bit better than this was. Yeah, because it was sitting around $10 for a while. Then it peaked all the way up to 46, all-time high of 62. And that's when, we start looking here. So people realized maybe it got overbought, had another bit of a dip. And then just before the pre-sale action was starting, we had another big pump here from a low of 23 up to 40. And finally, after the 2-week phase, the liquidity was taken out of the token, which means that the price dropped to 0. That's what's going to happen to Rev. Don't worry, because you're going to be trading in your Revolution token. Right, let's get back to Revolution. So if we do look at this at the moment, we think, oh no, it's been a bit of a downward decline. Actually, it's pretty stable now. We've seen the bottom of 33, and we're actually sitting at the bottom again of 33. I'm hoping we can get a bit of some forward positive momentum going now for the Revolution. Come on, where's the positive momentum on this Revolution? So, if we come in closer to this, then we'll see that it's actually, there's a lot of similarities here because we are only 2 days in. If I can zoom in any more, then we do see a lot of similarities here in this same movement here, the structure of slowly a bit of a downturn and then an upturn. So am I worried about the price of Rev? Not at all. So yes, so that's all I'm waiting for. Really, I'm waiting for this pump here that should happen. Let's get into the farm. Let's see what I'm doing. So I decided to split my risk quite variably actually in this farm. First, let's talk about the drip. The drip BUSD. I took 386 liquidity tokens that I either bought in the Liberation contract. This one here, pretty handy. You can take BUSD or any of these blue chips, put them in, even Rev, okay? Select the token, put it into the Liberation contract, and it will give you back drip BUSD liquidity tokens without any tax. Because usually if you want to buy drip and you're going to be taxed, you're going to pair it, you're going to be taxed, So this is great. So I can put in any token I want here. Also, we got into the garden now over 2 weeks ago, and it's still doing extremely well for me. Here I have another 16 LP tokens, which I will collect, and we will throw that also into the farm. So I'm just collecting as much drip BUSD as I possibly can using the farm, and sometimes taking some profit from Rev, but usually I'm just keeping my Rev at the moment and I'm putting that into drip BUSD because, the more drip I have, eventually after layer 1's done, layer 2 will run its course, maybe there's a layer 3, but at some point in the future, this drip BUSD, I'm able to take it out of this farm, right? I'm able to withdraw it and then put it into drip whenever I feel like it. Apart from the difference would be the garden, if you do put any tokens into this, they are locked permanently. You only get paid back a variable rate of 3%. I have a video on it in the playlist for Manor Farm. You should check that out if you're interested in the garden. The farm and the pools you can withdraw at any time that you wish. So let's first take this. I'm going to harvest now. I wasn't harvesting for a while. I was doing about 60-40. Also on the farm, a lot of the time it will tell you it's 0.01 BNB for a transaction, but it's not, okay? Don't worry about that. Still, some things need to be sorted out in this farm, because it is the pre-sale farm for the actual farm. It's the way I see it. If we do go into, once this has gone through, right, I will run this, and we'll go into BSC scan. You can check. Okay, I'll show you. So there I went to sell my seeds. So we'll go to View in Block Explorer, right? We'll see the BSC scan of how much it actually cost me. Yeah, and it cost me 67 cents, 0.001 BNB, but in MetaMask it told me it's 0.1 BNB, which is significantly more. So only 67 cents for a transaction on this farm. That's something that you need to also, you're not getting screwed here. Everything's straight. I just don't know why it says that. It will be fixed, amended in the future, I'm sure. So that's that one claimed. At the moment, you also cannot see the value of your staked amount, which will be fixed very soon too. But for example, if I want to take that harvested drip, right, throw it in here, there's a 1% deposit on this pool, but the 1% goes to the faucet to pay out stakers of drip. So I'm fine with that, helping out. Again, here you'll see 0.01. It's not, it's much lower. I'll get that in there. So that would be me up to about 400 LP tokens. So then you're thinking, how much is 400 LP tokens? Well, you can actually go to the drip liberation contract. For this one, I can find out exactly. So I want to find out how much an LP token is. Probably we'll go like 25, I think, probably about. 25 is not enough. So 28, almost. 29. So 29, yeah, the price of one LP token is 29. So then we go back to the farm. We have a look here, 403 times 29 is 11,000. So almost $12,000 I do have in this pool here. Totally, we have a lot in here. This is by far the biggest pool. We have $6.3 million. So I'm still a bit of a small fry in this one. Need to get a bit more in there. But it's going great. 410% APR. So again, we want to figure this out. 410 APR. How many days in a year? They're 365. So look at that. We have 1.12% payout at the moment from this. And you can withdraw it at any time. So drip, Faucet, of course, pays you 1% daily on your drip, but it is locked in there permanently. So the benefit here of the farm is that I can remove this and move it around, trade with it at any point that I do want. So that's great. 1% on that 12,000 a day So that 1.1, we're getting about $120 to $150 a day from this pool at the moment. That's what this one's paying out for me. We have other ones I'm in. I cannot show you how much I have because it's quite hard to find out at the moment because they don't show you the staked, but I have about, when I put it in, it was about $20,000 into this. Because of the correction of rev price, I should have waited. I made a bit of an error there. I should have looked at this chart and realized that it was going to be going down a little bit further. Could have gotten in and paired up about 30 and gotten a much better deal for this. But live and learn, live and learn. This one I have, about, I guess it's probably about $10,000 at the moment. So, that's great. We have $200 here to harvest, so let's grab that. Again, the price is much lower. There it says 0.1, but it's not. And I have here too, a Rev BNB pool. We have another $100 to harvest here. So grab that one. And now we have other pools of interest. Don't go in this one because I found this one is doing really well. This is my pool, get out of it. Basically, I'm saying that because the APR on this pool is insane. 1,923% APR for my DOT and my BNB. I put in about $6,000 of DOT BNB into here, and I'm getting paid out about $180 to $200 a day. Very nice, which works out, for me, works out about 3% daily on the DOT BNB. Now let's have a look at some really ninja ones. I haven't gone into these, but I'm thinking about it, right? If we go to the unstaked. So some of these USDT and BUSD 1,000 daily, but you need to have a look down here and see what's in here. So there's $1.2 million in here. I think total there's about $25 million in this farm so far. So still not that much. That's why it does have very, very great APRs at the moment. So here we're looking at 1,200% on your stable coins with a 6x. That's juicy. Probably I'm going to go into the USDT BUSD pool today. I'm going to get into that. It has a 4% deposit fee. With this 1,200% APR, you should be making your deposit fee back in about 1 day, maybe a little bit more. So, and it's a 2-week farm. We still have 13 days left. You can ROI from your deposit fee in that amount of time, and then you're in profit. So this is a great opportunity. Other ones, very good opportunities would be this one here, ETH, Rat BNB, 5x, 1,700%. God, that's great too. Only 700,000 in here. Or you want the daddy of them all, Rev and Poo, sitting at the bottom, right? So this, you can't see the APR on this, but if you get into here, you can check out here, view the contract. Okay, we only have $50,000 and another $50,000 of Rev token in here. So there's only 100,000 in this token. It's pairing up with Rev. So the APR must be pretty juicy, actually. Must be really great. So this is actually number one ninja move for me. You're getting a bit of risk here with Poo token from PooCoin chart that we were looking at earlier. Let's have a look at Poo. Okay, so Poo's about $1 at the moment. Of course, the market's really volatile right now. So we're going to be risking it because Poo's an altcoin as well. So it might, but it's, if we go out, zoom out very far, I'm pretty sure because Poo's been running for so long that it's probably just going to have pretty similar price movement to everything else. Yeah, it does. It's just basically on a downtrend. So Poo looks like it's the ninja move for pairing up your Rev. Pair up your Rev with Poo and get insane, I think, APRs. So I'm also really tempted to do that one too, because there's such a low amount of total liquidity in here. It might really be printing quite well. Moving into the pools, we have the Rev SAFEHOUSE. So I went in this with the majority of my Rev tokens. So I have 381 Rev staked here at the moment, which is 381 times, so it's about $12,000 as well. This $12,000 so far has managed to earn me about $100 of BUSD. So the payout on this is very small, but I'm planning to keep my Rev token for two reasons. One is that I want to see that big pump. When I do see that big pump, I might consider taking a little bit of profit to get some money off the table. But at the same time, I want to take all of this, right, and I wanted to use it to get into the second farm, because I really do believe the tokenomics and the emission pattern of the second farm is going to be a real winner. So that's why I'm holding it in here, just earning BUSD, which I can then, I can take that BUSD, can buy drip with it, I can take it and maybe buy some Poo and pair it, possibly. Seeing some other ones of these, we do have, if we, we want to open these up and see the TVL. So 2 million in the BUSD one, I would probably say that's, it's already too full for me. Deposit fee 6%. We want to find something which is less full. Maybe, like I was also thinking about Bitcoin, right? Taking, there's only 1 million in this, 1000% APR on your Bitcoin. It's a 6% fee, so it means probably you're going to be about a day and a half to get your ROI, I think, on this Bitcoin one. It's a 4% multiplier too. So really great APRs on this farm. Of course, not insanely high, because if it's insanely high, what's going to happen? People are just going to continue to farm and dump. High enough that you can take profit and hold your ticket for layer 2, which is the aim, right? So I've got some rev for my harvesting there. So what do we have? We have 39 rev from that. 39 times 33. So that's $1,200 of profit from about 12 to 14 hours of farming, because I harvested last night and it's the morning now in China, South Shanghai. So we're looking at getting about $2,000 a day printing from this farm. Very good, all good there. So let's have a look at some other aspects of the farm. But first, I just wanted to show you how much of a printer this farm really can be. Doing very well there. So if it sticks up, if this price of rev, $33, if it does start to build up, even if the APR start going down, the price of rev goes up, that means that I'll continue to make roughly about $1,000 to $2,000 a day on my staked assets here. That is great. That's $7,000 to $8,000 a week. And that's 2 weeks. It could be about $14,000 to $15,000 I can possibly make from this farm in a 2-week period, which is fantastic. That's the kind of money I'm talking about. Oh yeah. So what I do with my rev, oh, I forgot to harvest this one too, so I have even more, another $80. All right, good. My plan is, right, I want to get about 500 single rev staked in this pool. Okay, this is my ticket, my money for my ticket for layer 2. And I'm putting all this to work. Probably I will consider either selling it or maybe putting in for a ticket, depending on what the price action is doing on Rev at the moment. I'm in no worry to sell out either of these at the moment. Always for these farms, I like to have a bit of a 60-40 kind of attitude to it, because I don't want to be selling more than I am compounding. Because if I did that, and other people do that too, that means that the price of the reward token will ultimately be going down, because more people are selling the reward token than using the reward token. So, as I said, I will be doing the same thing there. I will be taking, in the pool, I want to build this up to about 500 staked rev, because that's my ticket for layer 2. I'm just keeping this here, earning me a little bit of dollars while I wait. So I'm going to take 60% of that, so it's about 25 of that rev, 25 of that. I'm going to confirm, put it into this pool, staking and waiting, right? I could put it into the Rev BUSD and get a very much higher payout on it, but I want to just sit it here. Of course, we don't know if the price is going to go up or down. I'm hoping it goes up, but we don't know. So I'm just going to take the safer option, put it in here. That's me up to 406 here. Great. My aim, 500. And the 40%, I'm going to go to the drip liberation contract. And I want to support the platform because it's my favorite platform in the world, is drip. So I'm going to enable the rev here for the liberation contract. I'm going to turn the rest of that into drip BUSD, put it in the pools. Let's take all of that, 16.8 rev, and we will supply that and get 19 more BUSD drip tokens. So it's another $500 to take to the farm, compound in here, continue to print me my dinner ticket. This is my lunch ticket. I'm going to be doing an update video on layer 2 after about 7 days of this farm running, okay? What you need to understand about this essentially is that we're farming this rev token, and the rev token here is your key to get 20% better price in the pre-sale for layer 2, where there will be 2 tokens. One token is called Dogs. Dogs is a deflationary reward token. I think it is 3% burn, 3% to LP, and 3% goes to anyone who is staking the second coin called Pig. And Pig will be the government's token, and you can stake that Pig token in the farm, layer 2 farm, and get paid back funds, paid back in BUSD from this success from the farm. Essentially owning part of your very own yield farm. So it's a great idea, community project, headed up, partnered with my favorite Farm, your favorite passive income generator ever. Yeah, drip. What the Manor Farm has done for drip has been fantastic. Really, if we just come to DAP Radar, we go to all of DeFi and we can see that drip is sitting at the moment 6th in, it takes into context a lot of things. It takes in volume, users, and balance, and also growth. So drip's growth has been so strong recently that it's actually 6th now in all of DeFi. Fantastic, really brilliant. If we go to the DeFi section for the Binance Smart Chain, we see even more, just how great it's really been. We have there, that drip is sitting there 2nd above everything else, just because of the performance of its growth. It's just been great. And that's really already a massive success for everyone who's been staking in drip in the team. My airdrop will be on Sunday for this wallet for Team 2. We have Drip Roulette on Friday, where 2 winners. One winner gets 75% of the pot plus an NFT, and the second place, they will get 25% of the pot. And in the drip Faucet, I'm going to stick with my old system for one more round, right, for Team 1. So that will be, this will get up to about, 200, 250 drip, something like that. And then I'm going to airdrop it down to the team. We'll do one round of, you must have 10 drip or more in your deposited drip to get the first airdrop. Then the week after that will be high roller airdrop, where you have to have 100 drip, and one more time of the team builder airdrop, where you will have to have either 1000 drip in the Faucet or 1 referral under you. Like here we have 646. In the team, you need to have 1. So that will be one more time round of this form of airdropping. Then after that, I'm going to change it up a bit so that we can continue growing together as a team. I want to encourage hydrating more than claiming, essentially. We've had a great run and we're going to continue to have great runs. Don't worry, I'm not going to put it up crazy, just enough so that we can see positive growth. But that's drip. Drip, of course, the price has had a bit of a correction since the launch, as I'm sure every man and his dog expected the price to have a bit of a dip after what's been going on with it. We're on CoinGecko now. It's pretty great price still, $67. If it does get down to $50, I will be buying more, just to let you know what I'm doing with drip. If we get down to $40, I'll be buying more too. $30 buying more, $20 buying more, $3 buying more. I'm just going to buy more. At the moment, at this price though, I won't myself be buying because I've already got about 7,000 between accounts, 8,000 maybe of drip deposited. It's still great. Best passive income earner out there. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, we're good. So that is today's printer, Manor Farm, going very well. Check it out. Link in the description for Manor Farm, of course. Okay, peace. Enjoy your Thursday. I've been Crypto Mischief. You've been fantastic.